Hey guys, it's Car Guy 11. I'm in front of a brand new 2021 Jeep Wrangler 4xe. Yes, this is the plug-in hybrid version of the Wrangler, and Jeep's been on fire introducing new models lately, including the 392 Hemi that's coming out shortly, so stay tuned. I'm going to try to review that one as well. So today we're going to do a short walk around and drive of this vehicle, and I want to give a thanks to Deal Jeep in Robinson Township, PA, for providing this vehicle for review. So this model is the high altitude edition, which is pretty much the top trim right below the Rubicon, but it does have the body colored fender flares and bumpers. You can also get it in the Sahara version. All right, let's take a quick walk around of this high altitude 4xe, and I love the blue tow hooks in front. That is part of an option package. You don't have to get the blue, but I think it does set off the look to differentiate it. And since it's the high altitude, you do get the body colored bumpers and fenders. Also these gorgeous 20-inch gloss black alloy wheels. And if you wanted something beefier, you could go up to the Rubicon with the more off-road tire setup. It does have the blue trail rated badge. It is still trail rated even though it is the hybrid. Got the blue Jeep Wrangler Unlimited badge. And this is your charging port here. Just open up this lid, there's a little cover there, and you got your charger, and there's a light here to indicate when it's charging. Also, there's a light on the dash that will light up when it's plugged in and charging. It all takes about 2 hours on a level 2 charger or 12 hours on a 110 level 1 charger, which is fine. You can charge overnight and you will get about 22 miles of range of all electric range. And the mirrors come standard with the blind spot monitoring system on this trim, and it does have the body colored hard top with the high altitude edition. Now you're not losing any ground clearance as the battery is stored under the rear seat of the vehicle, so again, no loss of ground clearance due to the hybrid system. On back here you do got another blue tow hook, the 4xe logo, your full-size 20-inch wheel. You also have your backup camera here, but just to show you the back here, it is gas strut opening. This is the hard top as well. Plenty of storage room in the back, and then under this load floor you have your charge cable that's included with the vehicle. There it is in there. There's your connector. Now, even though this is the hybrid, you can still tow the same 3,500 pounds with the tow package. And the thing that's awesome about the 4xe, it almost has the same power as the 392 Hemi V8. Yes, 375 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque. So we're gonna get it out on the road, see how it feels. All right, getting in the Jeep Wrangler 4xe, much like any other Wrangler. Let's just start it up. First thing you notice, nothing. The engine doesn't turn on. It just turns on the electric accessories, and you got your AC still. Now it does start off in hybrid mode, which there's buttons here to the left of the steering wheel. And what we're going to do is, since we have battery charge, we're going to go into electric. And right now it is showing 21 miles of electric range, so we're going to start on that. Now, if you wanted to save your battery charge, there is an e-save mode, which will run the engine to keep the battery fully charged for when you need it, like say in a city environment. When you do run out of battery, the engine will kick on. And you should get the most performance with the gas in hybrid mode, with the gas and electric motors on. But we'll see how much difference, if we feel a large performance difference in just electric mode. So we're going to set off here. All right. Okay, starting off. The electric motor was until I did floor it, and then the gas engine did kick on, even though we are still in electric mode. I'll avoid that, and we will try to stay in electric mode. So basically what you have here is a button that can adjust the regenerative braking. So I just hit it on, so now we're actually stopping. I'm not hitting the brake pedal. Let's do that again. Okay, so you don't get a ton of power with the electric motor. It did kick on again. There was a slight uphill here. But yeah, when I release the throttle, I start slowing down. So we're gonna just turn that off. I think I prefer the non-one pedal driving. But the electric power is sufficient for daily commuting, you know, stop and go driving, stuff like that. All right, sitting at a stop here, you'll see your nice 8-inch Uconnect display, and it does have a setting for the hybrid to show you when the engine's running and when it's on just battery alone. Okay, so I started off from a stop in all electric power there. The engine did not kick on. Oh, and another thing, this is still using the same powertrain, meaning the 8-speed auto. It's not a CVT like in other hybrids. I tested out the RAV4 Prime, and that was more of a CVT type of transmission. And it has the same 4-wheel drive system. You got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive auto, which is nice in the high altitude it comes with. Also 4 high lock and 4 low, of course. And so that will not affect the hybrid will not affect your options as far as 4-wheel drive. You're still getting the same capability. And as you can see, we're in 2-wheel drive here on the screen. Just the rear wheels are powered. And it's funny feeling the shift. You do feel the shift even though we're in electric only mode, because that electric motor is attached right after the engine before the transmission. So it's still flowing through the 8-speed auto. And then on the dash, there is a gauge when you're braking. You could see that you're charging the battery. And then there's also a power meter showing the amount of power used for acceleration. You do get the typical Wrangler wind noise, which, you know, this boxy shape, you're not gonna avoid that. And you might notice it a little bit more because there's no engine running currently. The ride is typical Wrangler. It is firm. And these are on the 20-inch wheels, so that probably, you know, doesn't soak up the bumps as well as the fat 33-inch tires on the Rubicon. Yeah, the handling is typical Wrangler, pretty wobbly, but that's not why you're buying a Wrangler. Although this is pretty much the street version of it. The interior is outfitted in this high altitude edition with a quilted black leather, very nice. And it actually does have a lumbar support on your seat, which is nice. All manual seat controls still. And of course you still have heated seats, heated steering wheel. This one is equipped. You can get the adaptive cruise control. This one does not have that, but that's nice. Even on a Wrangler, adaptive cruise control is available. And getting up to speed a little faster here, you do hear that wind noise. So we're gonna turn around here, and I'm gonna kick it into hybrid mode to see the power difference. We're gonna floor it in hybrid mode and see how it feels. Yeah. Okay, it's much more powerful with the combined hybrid mode, and that's typical for these plug-in hybrids. You do get more power with them combined. Yeah, and a 4-cylinder engine is very subdued as well, so you don't hear a lot of that in the cabin. And that electric motor definitely fills in the turbo lag of the 2-liter turbo. Off the line, it's an immediate response, which is very nice. You're still going to get better fuel economy. The sticker says 20 miles per gallon in gas only, but it's going to be better because you're using a hybrid. So sometimes you are going to be in electric only, like right now. Stopped at this light, the engine's off. Now you do still have plenty of rear leg room and headroom, and plenty of rear cargo space as well, since the batteries are stored in the rear seat bottoms. Now this fully loaded high altitude version is $57,000, but don't forget these plug-in hybrids do still qualify for the EV tax credit, the federal $7,500 tax credit. So that could come off the price if you qualify. And I really think plug-in hybrids still make the most sense in this day and age where you don't have a ton of charging stations everywhere. Still, you can plug this at home, even on 110 power. You don't have to purchase a level 2 charging system. Level 1 will be fine, 12 hours to charge the battery overnight. That's something most people can do after work. Plug it in, and then when they're ready to leave for work, it's already charged. But yeah, overall, very nice vehicle. Now with the Bronco, Jeep is really stepping up their game, giving consumers different powertrain options, tons of powertrains options. You can get the diesel, you can get the V8 coming up here, you still have the V6 Pentastar, you can get a manual with the Pentastar, and they still offer the 2-liter turbo by itself. So what do you guys think? Would you get the hybrid version of the Wrangler, not losing any capability? It is a little bit heavier, but on a vehicle like this, I don't think it matters so much. So big shout out to Deal Jeep in Robinson Township, PA. I'll put their contact information below, and definitely go ask for Donovan. He hooked me up with this vehicle. Hopefully we'll be getting the 392 version to test out here soon. And let me know in the comments below if you want any other vehicles tested. Also, Jeep's coming out with more models. The Wagoneer, the new Grand Cherokees are coming soon too. So lots to look forward to from the Jeep lineup. Definitely subscribe so you don't miss any videos coming up. If you missed my full-size Bronco walk around, check that one out. But alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next video.